Okay, welcome back to my second video in Amazon Bedrock series. So first of all, thanks to the people who looked at my first video where I just went through the discover part of Amazon Bedrock. In this series, I would like to go through exactly the Bedrock console. Maybe once it is done, then we can look into how we can create any kind of application using code and using Bedrock APIs. So the second part is labs. In labs, you can mainly look at the quotas provided to your Amazon account. Uh, this is how it looks like. Especially the TPM and RPM is something really important. TPM is the throughput per minute. So what exactly is throughput is number of input plus output tokens in a given minute, and RPM is request per minute. So mine is like the basic individual account. So for a given basic individual account for Cloud Haiku model, I got 600k TPM and 8 requests per minute. I cannot go more than that, but if I need, I can submit a form requesting any increase in these kind of values. And there is one thing we should always know about is inference types. Exactly, there are three types of inference types. One is on demand, geo cross region, and global cross region. So what exactly is global cross region? So when you make a request to the model Cloud 3 Haiku, it can be passed to like data center in any part of the world. Let's say your customer is in United States, and if you interact with the app in United States, the actual inference part of your model is happens in the data center, maybe in Europe. It can be like that. So whichever has less cost, Amazon is going to move your request to that particular data center. When it comes to geo cross region, let's say there is an application related to a local government, and the particular application or the business rules doesn't want this particular data to move out of the geolocation. So it's like a geo cross region. So all the data related to that particular applications and all the actual inference request resolved only within that particular geographical location, which is like only data centers in United States. And the third one is on demand, like any other on demand. It's like an on demand, it can be anything, so it is more costly. And this is how it looks. And there are many providers. I think out of many providers, Amazon got most number of TPMs, like 8 million throughput per minute. Those many tokens, like input plus output tokens, you can use. Nova 2 Lite is the smallest one, and it depends on this. In labs, you can check what exactly you got based upon the model provider and the inference type. And three things you should look for is inference type, TPM, and RPM. Let's check compare models. In compare models, right now we can only compare three types of models provided by Claude. That's all we got, but let's just look through them. What exactly they got is, it's the same thing, but by looking at these particular things, you will understand what are basic things that a model, what are basic attributes or conditions we go through, or someone at application level go through when choosing a model. So here, let's go through Claude Opus 4.6. Input modalities, text and image. So this model can only take text and image as inputs and give you text as output. So you cannot insert a video, or you cannot expect a image or a video from this model. The max input is 1 million tokens, and this is a reasoning model. And pricing related stuff you can check through here. I'm not going into it. And then it doesn't, there are few types of APIs which I'm not aware of, but this is how it looks like. And coming to the inference, it supports all kind of inference. What exactly is batch inference? So let's say there is an insurance application which wants to send all the claims at the end of the day to be reviewed. So instead of, if someone raised a claim, they don't want to do it on spot review of it. Instead, they collect all the claims that they can get in a day, and at the end of the day or at the start of the day, they send a request to the model to review all those claims. Such kind of things are called batch inference. It's like a batch jobs. So that's what it is. And the default quotas, these are the default quotas for this model. Something there is no need to be aware of, but we should be aware of in this way, like for a given application, what are the expected quotas, like how much TPM they are expecting and how much RPM they are expecting at the application level. That's what it is. Yeah, this is what labs. We can go through text in our next video or in the continuation.